What is good, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. As you may know, I retired a couple days ago from Call of Duty, and of course I was pro for a long time, played for 18 years, and we're going to show you guys some of the reactions that some legends in the COD scene had as well, and just the community reaction in general to my retirement video and my retirement, because it kind of came out of the blue. Only a couple people really knew before it was happening, so it was a little surprise to some people, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Attach retired? Fuck, man. My boy Dill was an incredible player, even better guy too. That's one of the few people that I've really never seen him a part of any drama. Everybody loves him. Great guy. Yeah, W career for Attach, man. I'm a big fan of his.
Attach retiring. It's sad to see another one go, brother. But it's just the way it is, unfortunately. I'm sure Deal will figure it out, though. He'll be straight.
Attach
I haven't
retired.
had
I know.
a problem being addicted to this
see him
game
go,
yet,
bro. He
but,
was
like,
one of the
week,
last
I've just been
remaining
negative
members of
SR
the old
almost
guard.
every day. It's been hard for me to enjoy it.
Oh,
But like that right there, to me, that's fun.
It's unfortunate. Wish nothing but the best for Illy.
Seth, are you hiding your
That guy's
screen right
an
now?
absolute beast. BRB, guys. The boys, man, the boys. Now we got what? Slasher's really like the only one that's left. And that guy's ancient. That guy's turning into a fossil.
Above me.
And Tej? Are we putting Tej in that group? You guys make the call. I'm cool with it.
My guy Dylan Attach is officially retired. What an absolute legend. Congrats on an incredible career. I fucking love teaming with you, Dill. We had some good times, some fun times. Could have done more, but it is what it is. I know you gonna kill it. You gonna kill it. I love Dill. That's my guy, man.
Dylan Attach, bro, what is there to say, bro? Amazing career, world champion, multi-champion across multiple different titles, and plus his longevity, just his longevity and how long he was able to stay in there and compete at a high level is just insane, bro. It's just fucking insane. And I just want to show some love to Dylan because that's my fucking guy right there, bro. That's my fucking guy.
Ah, man, what an absolute legend, bro. Absolute legend, my brother. Maybe now you can wall bang that. Congrats to Dill, man. Congrats to Dill. Awesome career.
All right. Let's watch this video, chat. Enough of my absolute yapping. Let's watch my boy Dylan Attach retired up.
This is where it all started.
I usually skip this part.
If I start crying, it's AI.
18 years ago is when I got my first Call of Duty game, COD 4 Modern Warfare, and I was playing it at a friend's house, 1v1 shipment, and I just knew
This shit's gonna hit. I could just tell already.
5 iron sight, the M16 red dot, and I was just like, wow, this is the best game of all time.
My name is
He's not
Kim
wrong.
Price.
Mom
Also
Attach,
known
man.
as Mom Attach.
W. Kim.
Chat,
My
she's the
son
nicest
is
woman you'll ever meet in your
Dylan
life.
Attach Price. I do know that after one day after
That is the
baseball
nicest woman you'll
practice,
ever meet in your
he went
life.
over to his friend's house, and his friend introduced him to Call of Duty. He fell in love. He came home and he asked for a game console, and from that point on, he was hooked.
That's really what started it all. Then I eventually learned about game battles, watched an MLG stream, I think it was like a nationals tournament or something, saw there was teams playing in person, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and that's when I knew I wanted to become a professional Call of Duty player.
Where do I even change that at, Kendall?
To the 2008 National Championships pregame show.
I was on the Xbox 360 all
that
day,
Pac-Man?
every day. There was
That's
even that
Pac-Man.
time when my parents put a thing that had like a timer, and only a certain key could add more time.
Pac-Man, bro.
When
That's
that
comedy.
box would stop working, it would automatically shut down the Xbox 360. And I was seeing that number count down to 0. It was the most frustrating times ever. And I would go to school, think about COD, think about ways I could get out of school to go home and play COD.
Dude, seriously, COD was like that. I was the
He
same
had
way,
to
bro. I could
get
not
his
stop.
homework done. He had to maintain at least a B average in order for him to play the game after school.
Relatable, brother.
A B average deal? All you had to maintain was a B deal? That's all you had to maintain? A B average? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, that was better than me, Dill. When my mom saw C's, she was happy, bro. No bullshit. My mom used to say, C, you're close. Keep it up. You know what I mean? She used to be C. You know? Yeah, you know what I mean?
I would try to get myself sick. I would not wear socks when it's cold out, go put my feet on the tile floors, try to do everything I
That's psychotic.
do to not have to go to school or get out of school.
That's
There'd be
psychotic.
times where I would have a sore throat and I would write on a piece of paper and show my parents and say, I can't speak right now because my throat's so messed up. So I was literally always dedicated to Call of Duty and wanted to play video games. World at War came around. That's when I started going to my friend's house. We play like 2v2 GBs.
I'd
I bring my
smoke you guys
Xbox
in this
over
game.
there, and that's when we started like climbing the ranks in on game battles. And I guess
I never hold up no piece of paper.
GB rank possible. And then
I did some shit.
And actually in MW2, that's when I entered or bought credits, or my parents bought credits for me to enter a tournament. I still remember to this day. It was a free-for-all tournament, and I was playing on high rise. It was a rainy day
Free-for-all
outside.
tournament?
I was like, oh, it's a rainy day. This is my element. I lost the tournament. I didn't do anything. I don't even remember if I got past round 1 or anything. So I had, I'd have my mom's camera as GB proof
Oh
too,
my God.
to when people would leave games. So I have some clips from like God 4, World at War, MW2 talking, where I'm just like, hey guys,
See, Manchester's care package. Care packages are not allowed.
he left the game after I was beating. Like, it was so bad. The squeaker. It was not fun. And then
These videos
Black
even
Ops 1
existing
comes
to
out.
this day is amazing.
And that's actually when I went to my first
so good.
event.
Damn, Unc. You went to a Black Ops 1 event? No way.
Anaheim, man.
Oh my God, it's MLG.
Yeah,
Anaheim.
this is Anaheim, right? Yeah, Anaheim.
Wow. What a fucking place.
Goat event location right there, chat. Greatest of all time.
I remember the first time I showed up to the Anaheim
Damn.
Convention
Yeah,
Center
this is
in
crazy,
2011
bro.
to watch Black Ops 1. I was just spectating. Some of my friends from my hometown and we came out and watched just Call of Duty. The first time I ever been to a major event. I think I'm literally in this video. Wait, watch.
No way, dude!
No way.
Look at Dale, dude!
Hypercrew.com. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Good stuff.
Yo, look at Dale, bro! Look at him, dude! Look at him!
Oh my God, look, his baby Dylan attached, dude. No way.
Hey, that's him right there in the purple shirt. Look at him.
That's hilarious.
That's comedy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
There he is, man.
Oh my.
That's crazy.
We're going to get him again.
We actually got to add that in the video. Look, right, just down there. Right
That's
down
fucking
there.
insane.
As now Assassin taking down
That's
Rambo, left him to
insane that he
Assassin
found
down to a
himself in that video.
Wow, Assassin's gonna have to do some serious work here. He is 6-1, so it is still a possibility.
Fear was playing Optic Assassin Clutch like a 1v4 or something. You can see me in
Wow,
my
the
teal shirt
Assassin
standing up.
1v4. The Assassin, bro, this is crazy. Me and Clay were talking about this last night. The Assassin 1v4.
Dude, this is one of the most insane clutches ever. Like one of the most underrated ones ever.
My FAMAS shot was unreal. My FAMAS shot was actually unreal, chat. It was unreal. I
The fact
promise
that I
you.
can come to this event and get to watch it and see the professionals play on main stage, see the side stations as well, made me fall in love even more with the Call of Duty community,
man.
with competitive Call of Duty, and just made sure that I knew that I wanted to do this in my future and become a professional player one day. I still remember I was at my friend's house playing Black Ops 1. We were playing
Dude,
just
they
some
have
GV
videos
matches.
for all
Then
of
COD
this.
XP
That's
was
so
going on.
insane.
So all the teams were going to COD XP.
Welcome to Call of Duty XP. We are at one of the largest tournaments ever for Call.
People
Fwiz
win
and
that
Astro.
much money at that
Fwiz.
time. I was like, wow, this is like a real career. I would have to try and convince my parents to let me go to tournaments, and they're not having any of that. I'm doing everything I can. I'm writing out contracts for them. If I get good grades and go to all my sports practices and all that, you'll let me go to a tournament. They're like, absolutely not. You're not flying to Ohio or Texas to go play Call of Duty. That's just not happening. Maybe when you get older. After MW3 came out, that's when I actually went to my first local LAN.
A friend of his introduced him to local LANs. They were small tournaments.
Played against some pros for the first time. Placed pretty well in the free-for-all, the 2v2, and the 4v4. I think we got second in the 4v4.
He went to a couple and won.
It was awesome to just get out there and play.
There he
get my
is,
name out there
man.
and really get my first
Mr.
LAN
Money.
experience. And that's when, at that moment, I was like, wow, I could actually do this. Like, I could be really good. But then the biggest thing, which probably started this all, was
Greatest of all time
playing
right
League
there,
of
chat.
Legends at my desk
Greatest game
in this
ever.
room, on my laptop. I
League
get
of
a
Legends,
text or a
not-
call from my friend Kalani at the time. They were
Kalani!
sketched for Anaheim. He knew I lived in California, so he hit me up. He's like, yo.
Dale played League?
do you want to come play at MLG Anaheim? And I was like, yes, I would love to
Dylan
play at
started
MLG
competing at
Anaheim
the same
because I've
time.
been
That's
waiting
kinda
for it,
crazy.
but I was gonna miss only event I could travel to because usually back then, like my parents were gonna let me fly to other places.
That's wild.
So
Dylan and I started
he
competing right around the
asked
same time.
one day if I would be able to drive him down to a tournament, and I said yes, as long as you do your homework. I said I'll take you.
Every parent has the
That
same answer.
one
dude.
text
It's so
message,
funny.
that
Fuck
one
that
text message,
homework.
that one opportunity to just show up to an event with the team the day before, literally changed everything. It just catapulted my career it might help me rise to be a professional player. Just going there, playing well, meeting other top amateurs and some semi-pros at the time. It's crazy to think about it.
Mom,
Just
bro.
a text message 12 years ago. A text message 12 years ago really changed everything in my life. So MLG Anaheim, where it all started, it was pretty insane how we met.
Yeah, honestly, like thinking back on it,
Lamar,
it
man.
in like any different way. Like, what are the chances of that? We end up going to the tournament. Someone on your team was friends with my teammate.
Yeah.
And then they all.
Oh, yeah, Lamar lost in that tournament.
Everyone's friends are in
And you're
one
looking
hotel room in one area.
directly at who sent them home.
Yeah, we got introduced to each other, started talking, whatever, and I found you're like, yeah, I'm from LA too. I was like, I'm from LA. What the hell? No other players from LA. What are you talking about? And then he's like, yeah, I live in Moore Park. I said, what? I live in Calabasas. What's going on over here? I was like, there's another gamer that lives right next to me.
Kylie Jenner,
and
man.
then from then on, we just became homies because I was mind
We were kind of like just forced to be friends just because back then I didn't know. I was like, there's no way there's any other gamer.
This video is
I was
awesome.
the only gamer in the state of California, pretty much.
Same.
I was like, wait, this guy goes to a high school.
Rich ass friends.
Kind of like a rival high school that plays each other in sports.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And then we were kind of just like meant to be friends after that. Like you found
Exactly.
someone that actually plays Call of Duty, not only game battles, but MLG, Black Ops 2, scrimming, like. We watching a video of me going to school. It was actually a really fun, cool day. It was a rally day on a Friday, but this one day was pretty cool. And at the rally, they called me out
Wow.
and said some cool things about me. So you guys are gonna see that in this video. And as always, hope you guys enjoy.
The amount of anxiety I would have standing in front of my whole fucking student body getting cheered on because I won the COD champs. Holy fuck. My anxiety would have been...
Yo, he felt like the fucking man! Oh, that was a sick transition.
And after so many years, over a decade, to be
That's
back
fire,
here
Chad.
and just be in this gym where there were so many memories. Of course, when I was a senior, winning the world championship, and
Shawston might be the greatest of all time.
Oh my God, seeing you're in high school,
chanting
Call
my
of Duty
name,
world champion,
the whole school cheering for
$100,000
me,
in your
it was
pocket at age
incredible,
17.
but,
Holy
that's
shit.
the end of that chapter. Before, when I first started my freshman year, no one except for my close friends who I would play Call of Duty with knew I was playing Call of Duty.
And we would see each other like around at like other high school parties or whatever, and people would be mind blown, like, how do you guys know each other? Because at that time it was like a secret that no one knew you were a gamer, you know?
Yeah.
So we would be like, yeah, we know each other from Little League. I can't even name one position in baseball. We know each other in Little League.
Lamar doesn't even know how many players are on the diamond of baseball.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was always funny. Like, yeah, how do you know each other? Yeah, we just know each other. Like, bro, we're just
that's
boys. No, nothing with Call of Duty is like, all right, peace out accuracy. Like,
Peace
and
out,
going into
accuracy.
Ghost, which would be my junior year.
That's comedy.
I was like a semi-pro.
You got put onto like the top AM circle.
Yeah, I got onto like the semi-pro top AM circle. That was crazy.
And everyone just realized, like, wait, who's this attached kid? I'm like, yeah, that's my shooter right there. Y'all don't know about him. And then he just made a name for himself there, got picked up on the good teams with like the
Damn,
other
man.
top
Local
AMs at
lands
the
were
time
like
and
some of
just
my best
took
memories.
flight. And wow, I'm thinking back on it too. Remember when we went to Philly and Ghost and my dad flew with us?
Attach and Slasher, and Attach is the one you don't want to be against in this situation.
Wow.
As he
That's
is
crazy.
playing
UMG
so well
Philly.
for Elevate right
This
now.
was my
It's-
first event, chat. Is this rolling?
There he is.
ZooMaa 11 kills, 5 deaths. Attach 10 kills, 5 deaths.
Yeah, you were young
Young
an
God
AR player at the
TJ.
time too, right? Like you were.
I think at the beginning of Ghost I was, but then I became a sub. As the year went on.
You transitioned into a sub.
This is the event.
But I remember
This
you
was
as,
Big
like, a
T's
main
last
AR player,
event.
like initially, like when you
UMG
were first
Philly
coming up,
2014.
and you were like the young god too.
But anyways, we are going into round 11 here, and we have Optic on the defense here.
Dude, look at it.
Look at Austin.
Holy
I
shit.
remember watching you beat Optic.
This is for the tournament live. Able to go in big. The two players sit back directly to his right.
Oh,
Goes
shit.
into the
That was
dome.
4 and 10.
There. Where's he at?
He's on the outside.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and there it is. Optic, ladies and gentlemen, being eliminated from this tournament. That was a nail biter. That came down to the wire.
Well, that's why I got my first pro placing in Ghost in January. Actually, January 4th. I beat Optic, placed top 8, came back to school, and everything's acting like normal.
After Optic beat me, they eliminated us, and I watched.
I had to get your get back.
Yeah, that's my dog right there. And like that's when everyone started realizing like who Attach was. And that's what it was. It was crazy to watch how quick the come up was from there to that moment. Like. Was like this, and everything changed from there.
Look at those KDs. Attach is a main slayer.
Attach is such a good player. I've seen with him on Curse Youth before.
Hold on a minute, hold on. We gotta pause right there. Look at it. Look at the shape of that head. Look at the shape of his head, Chad. Look. Look at the shape of his head. It's a perfect square. It's a perfect fucking square head. Look. It's a box. It's a box head.
Oh my god, dude, that is absurd. He just puts in a clip of me dick riding.
That was actually the event where I think I signed my first autograph at X Games.
Oh my god.
Attach is gonna get a kill. That's the ace for Attach this round. He's all smiles in the booth.
Obviously, they can't wallbang that. That was like a big thing, too.
Yes, it was.
Go now, go now, go now, go now. Don't risk that. You can't wallbang it. You can't wallbang it.
Yo, your teammates were fucking assholes. And one of them was Tony.
Attach! Are you a dumbass?
Are you a dumbass?
Oh my god, Attach.
Are you a dumbass?
No shit. No shit, I choked.
Hey, man.
To make matters worse, I'm 2 and 8.
He said, are you a dumbass?
Yo, I mean, what else could the kid do? 11 and 9, setting pace, chopsticks. I'm watching my teammate wallbang a fucking barrel to lose me the map.
2014 Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox.
That champ was in LA at this time. So we went, I don't know where we got these fake IDs made from, but we got fake IDs to sneak into COD Champs 2014.
You had to be 18.
Yeah, not just to play, to spectate, you had to be 18.
That's so absurd.
He's gonna have a few
I knew that Dylan would be very skilled at playing COD because
and Attach is gonna finish up 12-0, a flawless game from him.
he went 12-0. So he did not die one time. That was pretty cool to watch.
I joined Rise towards the end of the year, and we got a couple top placings.
Who's got the foul? There's a knife. It's Attached with 3. He's gonna win one more gunfight. Yes. He's gonna win it. The kid's a freak.
There's the knife fight. We talked about this young player, how talented he is.
People are getting fake
Dude,
IDs
yo,
to go
like,
out
I
to
know
the
this
pro.
is
We're getting
Dylan's
fake
video,
IDs to go to
obviously,
a gaming
but
tournament,
like,
you know?
the way that they're doing it is so good. Like, seeing everything from back in the day, man, it's actually
This is where things get interesting.
like, it's not just like how I did, where I'm just sitting in front of the camera. Like, Dylan, like, the road is fucking top tier, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Seeing all these memories is crazy.
Get the 6-1 win in a game 5 such in Detroit to beat them out.
Huge comeback by Prof. Just a grueling series out of them. I mean,
But then, getting second in pools led us to playing Optic, winners round 1, and I think that's the best time to play them before they get fired up and start their run. And being able to play them there is potentially what won us that tournament.
Hey guys, it's day 2 with the 2015 Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox.
This lead out to 15 points, has one pushing, able to clean that up. That was 3 down in a matter of seconds for Optic.
Damn, bro. This video's dope.
They now seal the deal. Attached with some phenomenal flag plays.
When we went to the championship, I did not understand the magnitude of that tournament.
Yo, this is insane.
This is crazy. This is like a movie.
Literally, like we snuck in last year. We weren't even allowed to step foot in the venue. The next year, I'm watching my boy play in the grand finals in the same venue on that same stage that we just watched. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's insane, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
That was my first ever tournament I won, and to go out there, win a ring was crazy.
A ring was his first tournament.
To win a Call of Duty championship and then go to high school and walk around, that guy, he felt like Tom Cruise, brother. This guy just went and won like 100K in a COD tournament, and then he was walking around school.
He finally won a tournament. I did not realize that it was the World
The
Championship.
tournament.
Kids just won COD champs and she has no idea.
I come back,
That's so
I start
funny.
doing the school vlogs because everyone knows now. Like I just won the world championship. I have a couple videos where I'm wearing my jersey to school, just hanging out.
Oh my God! He thought he was nice. That he was wearing his jersey to school.
I have a couple videos where I'm wearing my jersey to school, just hanging out with my friends.
That's hilarious.
Clay and Attach at the time had just won champs. You were insane. Clay was insane. So I was like, dude, the best
That's
people in the
awesome.
game's knocking at my door, like trying to play with me. I'm like, yeah, we were trying to make a team that was like really good to the point where we can actually go to these events and compete with the dynasty. Yeah, and the rest was history after that, man.
He was
I mean,
excited
we
as
made that
hell to
team
go
and
to
we
school
won,
every
what,
day.
3 out of the next 4
Let's
events.
find out. FaZe are gonna take the UMG Dallas Grand Final 3-0.
Have the graduation vlog. I have, of course, the one where we're in.
Do it with the other hand up.
When my friends are chanting denials. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. FaZe proves that the last one was not a fluke.
That's my pop chat, look.
We have a new champion.
My dad, look, he's coughing because he's had a fucking another pack of cigarettes. Look, his second pack of the day. He can barely fucking contain himself. Look.
Champion FaZe proves that the last land was not a fluke. They told seconds remain and Krim is going to get finished. FaZe will take your season 3 championship.
To be able to come back here and reflect is an amazing feeling now that I actually know what was going on. Because when you're 18, you know, you're just doing stuff. You're just living life and doing whatever you want to do.
He was
I
living
didn't
it.
really know where it was going to take me, but it was just something I feel like I needed to do. And I feel like this was a once in a lifetime experience to be able to compete at the highest level and do it from such a young age that I just had to make the most of it.
Denial replays.
The GOAT,
As you guys
man.
know,
The
me,
GOAT.
FaZe Attach, my team, Playster. Guys, I had a really good time playing AW for the most part. I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. I know a lot of you guys did not like it, but Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is coming out, and I'm very excited. I have very high hopes for that game. I'm so excited. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because the more I want to talk about it,
After that, we go into Black Ops 3. That year was...
We were good online. We were good online in that year, but...
Well, I mean,
Oh,
a lot
no.
of people...
They're gonna talk
a lot of
about Black
people wanted
Ops
us
4.
to change that year and
Yeah.
wanted us to make roster changes, but like we weren't bad. Like we would play every day and we would scrim, and we were a good team. Like we were competing with the top teams. It just didn't land for us at events. So when it mattered most, we just didn't
events
clutch
we
up,
always,
and we just didn't we didn't do it. But we just believed in each other, honestly.
Oh, what happened to events, man? I
Damn.
still think events are great, but
I feel like, especially now, right? I feel like back in the day, I'd probably say we probably should have changed.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like
sure.
I think that was a mistake on our part. But I mean, now you see it now. Like you get like 1 or 2 months if you're not performing, you know,
That's it.
you could dig yourself a hole, right? So you have to make changes quick. But Black Ops 3 is kind of where like it spiraled a little bit. You know what I mean?
We're moving to a team house, Austin, Texas.
Yeah, dude.
My first time moving out.
Yeah, honestly,
Out of
the
crib.
team house era,
good
dude.
times, but also bad times.
ALG,
EG.
But
A
listen,
little
this
bit,
is the
but-
grind after the grind you don't see.
We had our fun, you know. Clay every once in a while would come out his room,
He
you
was
know.
here for
You know, Clay was to himself that year.
Bro, I literally leave my room maybe once a day.
Dude, everybody's so young.
We're in
What
Columbus,
the
Ohio.
fuck?
We just got third.
Let's go, look at me.
playoffs. And then remember when like we're in a circle, like the team and some other people, probably like Tommy, maybe Ricky, and like some other like people from FaZe. We're not saying we're gonna make a change,
Slam.
but don't be surprised if we do make a change. Like no one, you know, take it personal or anything.
Yeah,
like,
no bad blood and
'cause
stuff.
we just wanted to win at that point. We're tired of getting second and third throughout
We
the whole
we
year.
thought it'd be better for everybody to make a change.
Yeah.
Like even if one of us went somewhere else,
Yeah.
you know, like it'd just be better for us all. You know what I mean?
But then we made our change to get gunless, and our first match, we're playing Envy. We go game 5 on throwback S&D. I think I have like 16 or 17. We end up losing. And then I know Gunless was
Oh my
freaking out after we
God.
lost to Envy too. So then I think
Pierce
our team was
freak?
kinda
No.
really
Yeah.
off.
Gunless tends to do that from time to time.
Big Pierce, but
Yeah, big pig.
16 for the
Crowder or
loss is one of
Chris,
those
I've been
where it's like,
retired
come
at the
on,
time.
fellas.
Yeah, and then we also pick up Preston Priesta.
Yep.
He was really good at IW. He got banned out of Pro 8s.
We were so bad online that we didn't make it to the pools, and we had to play through open bracket, and then we went on to make on LAN. We made the greatest open bracket run of all time. That shit was crazy.
This level of talent rising out of the open bracket under the red banner of FaZe Clan.
Hatch runs
This
through
does
the
not happen.
artillery.
We
We
don't
got
ever
cooked
get
for
to
making
see
this team.
over bracket teams like this make it all the way to the closing moments of Championship Sunday. FaZe Clan, despite all the hate and doubters when this roster formed, their deplorable online performance has carried them this far.
We played TK first round when TK was the best team in the game. They won MLG Dallas, they won NOLA. Everyone knew they're the best team in the game. We played them round 1. We get 3-0'd.
Yeah.
Like, yo. And this is bad. So we start losing round 1.
I remember this.
This is a whole crazy drama. I don't know how much has been really talked about.
Listen, man, real quick. Even if we went back to the CWL format and all the stuff that we loved back then, it wouldn't be the same. Because what made the community was the way you were able to relate and look into the lives of Tommy, Dylan, all the players, all the teams. Like, it was such like a personal feeling that I don't think you have with the new up-and-coming players like you had back then. You don't see the interaction daily. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just don't think that same level of like relatability is what it used to be.
But we literally made a roster change that night of we lost.
After we 3-0'd them, the deal was done, sealed, wrapped. We were just gonna finish the weekend out, and then me and Kenny were gonna go to FaZe, and that was gonna be our team for the rest of the season.
I think Chris and Preston heard about it, and like rumor just spreads quick. It spreads like wildfire. So like, I remember the next day we're at the.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
We go to the pro lounge, so we all sit down, and you give us this speech. And you're like,
Hey, listen, no pressure. Like, obviously there's rumors floating around, and obviously there's shit happening right now. But I mean, we know what we're capable of. Like, we know what we can do. Like, we know we can win this, right? Like, if we just take
This team was literally chalked. This FaZe team was literally talking about breaking up. They were already talking about what roster they wanted to do, and they somehow wanted to turn.
But let's just have some fun and like enjoy ourselves and like just relax a little bit. Like, no pressure.
In the game 5, FaZe Clan knocked out. He's gonna get touched. 3 seconds. FaZe Clan clutch up.
And man, did that shit work? Cause we went crazy after that. It was
I still
crazy.
can't believe they won that tournament.
Oh
my no!
He runs through his own artillery.
No!
He runs through his own artillery.
Somehow they wake up the next day and learn how to play Call of Duty.
Here's the gunfight. Attach is able to win it. It's all on Scump now. It's all on Scump, and he's trapped. He's traded out. The second is there. FaZe Clan get the victory. We're going to another game 5. It's Priest working on the ace to close this out. Scump sitting through mid-map. Doesn't have time to work with. And FaZe Clan for the first
Those guys were mind
time
blown.
since the Season 3 playoffs of Advanced Warfare in 2015.
Why did they stop doing series resets and grand finals? They think it's confusing for the viewer. And I disagree. I think if you don't understand a bracket reset, you're very stupid.
Are your champions.
I was sitting there, I was like, I don't know, should I be happy
That's
or mad?
fucking insane,
Like,
dude.
I'm happy my boy won, but I'm also kind of mad because I know it would have been better for all of us if it went the other way. But that was like another legendary moment for you. You got immortalized.
Lamar's coming.
Bro, this got to be the best clutch ever.
And you won, like, I think esports player of the year for that.
That's got to be
what
one of like the best clutch of all time.
That run and that moment and that play, like, everyone's gonna remember that. That's one of your many immortalized moments, which is kind of crazy.
Obviously, GG Stopped the Gaming, an amazing team. And,
that one's
it was
impossible to
pretty crazy
forget,
what
man.
we did. Tommy and I could actually win together, surprisingly. Preston, I don't know who he is or how he got on FaZe, and Chris, he's a decent AR. I would consider him a decent AR.
We showed so much resilience through it
My
all.
God, he was wearing Gucci
you know,
back
that, like,
then,
I don't
bro.
know, I don't know
So
how we did that,
rich.
honestly.
Ladies and
insane,
gentlemen,
dude.
it is
Absolutely
time for the
fucking
first
insane.
game of knockout play.
Nah.
To commence, Team Envious versus
Nah.
FaZe Clan.
so we go to champs.
Skip this
We
tournament,
lose. I
brother.
think we get reverse swept by Envy. Winners round 1.
Didn't even see the venue. I to this day didn't even look at that venue in person. I haven't seen the stage.
He finds the kill. That's it. Done and dusted is FaZe Clan. It's Envy complete the reverse.
You were there, yep. Yeah, I was here.
Terrible game? No, it was a great game.
Game 5.
We're down
I don't
1-5.
accept World War II
We're
slander.
down 1-5.
This was nuts. I always bring up this game 5 because I went crazy that map, and I always bring it up because it went all the way down to around 11.
And Chino, he falls.
This was
FaZe
fucking
Clan
crazy, dude.
forces the round 11.
1-5 to round 11. Their
Brought it
team
back. I
is
remember saying
shitting
when I
their
was like,
pants.
I don't care what happens after this. I love you guys.
Yeah, you did say
What
that.
the fuck? Chris is crossing to like A bomb or something to the 10 building. He gets hit marker.
2 and
He
6.
gets
Keep
hit
watching.
marker. I go nice. I was like, thank God.
Oh, he couldn't do it.
Who was spamming 2 and 6 in the chat? Who was it? Hold on. Who the fuck was it? T2, time to pound scope. Slap yourself across the face. Rick 1 of 1. Slap yourself across the face. It's the same map, guys. It's the same map. Just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Slowly.
ZooMaa gets first blood.
And then I think you get a first blood, and we end up winning that.
Got 2 there. I got 2 there.
Does he get it? He cannot. And FaZe Clan makes the comeback.
Oh, 1-5 comeback. Game 5 is an absolute heartbreaker if you were up 5-1, bro.
World War II was unbelievable.
Like, we were so hype on that stage.
We were the famous picture.
Yeah,
of like
I was
us screaming and we were
screaming. Oh my god.
Oh, Tom thought he was Mbappe.
In my head, I thought we won champs. I'm like, dude, we're top 3 now. Like, we just made the craziest
I didn't even see the
comeback.
inside of that venue, bro. I don't even know what that shit looked like. I don't even know what the Nationwide Arena fucking looked like.
Yeah.
To where like I'm like, dude, there's no way we're losing this. Like,
I think we go up 3-1 game 5.
Yeah.
And they ended up coming back and losing.
No replays go down.
3-1-2, bro.
From Kenny.
We're up 3-1 game 5, man.
To the grand finals of the Call of Duty World Tour.
That would have been your ring.
That would have been my ring, man.
Oh my god, looking back, bro, that's probably one of the most heartbreaking events ever.
Whereas FaZe Clan on this fine Sunday afternoon, they've been the Heartbreak Kids. They take down EU
Could've been worse,
3-0 fashion after that miraculous comeback a match before against Team Envious. You got to figure these guys, they're just riding one huge wave of momentum right now.
And they know.
I was devastated after that, man.
That was
like that one was like that one like stung for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, it still stings now a little bit, but like I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know, over it. Like.
Yeah. I gave my point alley-oop. I gave him the alley-oop. He didn't get a ring.
And then they lost 2. And then they lost 2.
Don't remind me, bro.
That's crazy. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Bro, Pat
Like,
winning
listen,
World
I'm
War
not gonna
II
win
actually
champ,
like was just the most insane thing to happen. Like there were so many godlike teams, so many storylines for people to win champs that year. It was just fucking Pat.
We ended up stop teaming.
Guy's a goat, dude.
No, I don't have a ring, man. And you know I don't. So why are you asking that?
That year was a wash, really.
What the fuck?
Yeah, skip over that shit.
Evil Geniuses
Yeah.
versus E-United. It all starts right now.
Skip over this.
Up 2-1, you won the 1v1 versus the BZ. Map 3 to win map 3.
Bomb go top. He gets the damage in. He can't finish it. It's accuracy with the RK7. Are you kidding me?
This is crazy
I won the
too.
1v1 for the ring. We go to map 4.
We're dominating in map 4, bro. Oh my god.
Is this where App grab slams?
I'm
Why are you trying to win the game?
Yo, I was like, yo, I got blue. I got blue. I'm cracking. I'm like, I'm cracking. I'm aiming.
United, it's a revenge
App
tour
fucking
right
grab
now
slams
for
his boys
Evil
here for the
Geniuses.
loss, I'm pretty sure.
Seconds away.
Ready, like we're gonna win on this hill. And then, boom, a grab slam just comes, kills me, kills the other guy. So it was like wasted grab slam.
From moving on to our winner, Sammy Apathy continues with the slam. United can get
Oh, it's so tough.
No way.
the comeback.
Unbelievable, bro. That was my ring. Them losing this shit was my ring.
Map really bad. We would have just
If they beat them, that was my ring.
And LA Teen United, instead of playing in the grand finals, would have played
losers bracket for top 8.
Top 8.
Simp with the map of his career goes huge in the game 5. And E United take the series.
Clay, bro.
But Joe, what a series it was.
So bad.
That was really bad.
Because then
that's one of the worst chokes in cottage history.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was the only time I've
That's
ever
bad
like choked a match or a map, and literally after that map, my ears were like ringing. Like I got hit with a stun grenade.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
Give him a challenge, and he always rises up to the challenge. But when he's not successful, it bugs him. Yeah, it bugs him very much. He's not a good loser.
Who is?
We turned
man?
down more money
Who
from other
is?
teams to go to New York because we're like, yo, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna live in New York City, like live together in the big city.
Whole
like,
city
it'll be
shuts
a
down.
movie, like the money that we're losing is worth it.
Shit is the
because
beginning of the
it's
end
a
right here.
crazy experience, even though we still got like great money.
Great, yeah.
Beginning
and
of the
it was,
end.
We had this whole dream and everything built up to it. We make a great team. We get Tommy, we get Donnie. We had Trey at the time.
Cardi, yeah.
So, yo, G,
What the?
First, like, few weeks we're in the city was lit. Like, I mean, obviously it's New York City, right? There's so much to do in the city, like, best city in the world.
We are upstairs on the roof right now, and this is incredible. This is incredible.
Oh, man. Yo.
Going in.
The beginning of the CDL era, when we all relocated, these guys were in New York City. I'm living in Toronto. It was like bliss. The beginning of the CDL was fucking bliss. That was the first time where we were all like, holy shit, like, this is now the next level. Like, it's time for the next step. And then the whole world shut down.
Great. Boom. COVID hits.
Yeah. We have 3 weekends in a row, 3 tournaments in a row, a lot of champs news. So yeah, we're at the.
Yeah, that was it, man.
And we won a home series there.
We won a tournament. We won the York home series.
Yeah, we did. That was far.
That was insane.
It is a fast 3-0, and what a performance it was. Subliners do it for the first time. The second.
And there was expectations because we had like big name players on the team. Like you and Tommy were playing together again. Like there's a lot of
totally young and rich.
We had to deliver.
Holy shit! The custom Louis NYSL jacket.
A lot of expectations on the table, and we had to deliver at least one win. At least one, at least one. And we ended up getting that, which was good. And then that season ends, and we go into
Cold War.
Welcome back to day 4 of Major 2. We've got a hell of a match to kick things off.
No.
Lineup, man.
No.
I think we were down like 3-5 or something. We get to round 11.
Here we go. Round 11 time.
I think it became a 2v3. Me and Lamar. I run up to Eskies to pinch him because they're on that bomb site over there. I start shooting them. I get like 2 people hurt, but don't kill anyone. And I'm like, no, we lost. Because I just know it's a 1v3 now.
Yeah. I thought we lost too.
Yeah. And then.
He's gonna hit Eskies. Scump is just.
Skip. No. Don't tell me to skip. Because every bad moment in this video, y'all are celebrating for me. Every bad moment for me in this video, y'all in the chat, woo! Going crazy. You know what I mean? Skip it. Matter of fact, let's watch this, actually. Let's watch this. But let's watch this in fucking slow-mo. You know what I mean? Let's watch it in slow motion. Let's watch this part in slow motion, Bush. Slow. Oh, man! Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They line up for accuracy.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers. Roasted me the whole video.
The clips burned in my mind. Like, the clips really burned in my mind, and the reactions burned. Dylan's like grabbing his head. Dylan's grabbing his head, like going crazy. Like that was.
You guys are funny, man.
That is so fucking tragic, dude.
Hello and welcome back. It is time for the Major 5.
Oh, man.
I swear he hasn't aged at all, but he's been around forever. Dylan, attach. Ready to
Look at Dill, bro. Look at him, man.
We were just terrible 2 weeks ago. Then we just beat literally the top 3 teams, and now we're sitting in the grand final.
You guys go down 0-4.
You're probably like, let's go. All right, they're not gonna win though. It's my birthday. A terrible birthday present.
Oh, it's his birthday? Oh, invalidated
so, like,
immediately.
They're down 0-4. They're getting slammed.
I didn't know it was his birthday, bro. What? His birthday cheese event.
Oh my God, that was a tragedy for Toronto.
Yeah, and then another like.
I was sitting there like this.
Never will ever be topped for the rest of eternity.
Like, then you done some crazy stuff. Then you super mega reverse sweep 5 maps straight.
Nah, that was crazy.
What a series on Locker.
Bro, unfucking This is the greatest event of all time, right there. Greatest comeback ever.
I'm actually mind blown. Like, wow, they actually did that. Like, that was insane. Literally a 5 map reverse sweep. And then I remember you texting me right after you guys won. You were like, yo, my bad, we won, but like, don't trip. I'm gonna get you a good birthday present because this was crazy. I was literally mind blown. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then that was like, that's another legendary moment for you guys. No one will ever be able to like. I don't think anyone will ever win a finals like that again. Like, down 0-4, 0-5 or whatever.
That was crazy.
To come back and win like that's
that one was insane, bro.
That no one can ever take away from your career. And
5 maps straight.
Like, it's an accolade. Like, it's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Against Cold War Cammy.
I was chalked
wasn't
in
on
there,
Locker
bro.
anymore because we had been on
That's
Locker
crazy,
so
bro.
long, and so I ended up joining Vegas Legion. I mean, when you join Vegas, you know things aren't going too well. Theory and San Phoenix gave me an opportunity,
And honestly, this Vegas Legion season and MW3, I loved MW3 as a game.
Bro, they were. I
just
thought
loved
they
the
were
team
so
we
much
had.
better than they
We
were, man.
Fighting against all
This team had
odds.
so much potential last year.
Most teams are living in the same
I swear
spot,
these guys were good.
have a practice facility. We didn't have any of that. We were spread out all over the country, and it was tough. The only time we met up was at tournaments, and I wanted to just be the first player to get Vegas Legion to COD champs. I wanted that so bad, and we unfortunately were really close. We were so close.
If they had purged from
you
this
look at
year
all the
last
majors,
year,
we were honestly
I think that
choking
team
every
would have been
major.
fucking
Should have at
bad,
least
like-
placed top 6.
I actually think that
times.
team would have been so good.
So that was unfortunate. I just really wanted that. Like, looking back, that season was really special. Like, my passion was so, like, my hunger, my drive was at, honestly, probably maxed out that year. Like, I wanted to make the impossible happen. That's what I would always do in my career, make the impossible happen. Whether it's running through our artillery round
Placement
11,
fell off, yeah.
coming back
He had a
from,
better arrow than
down 0-4
I mean, even with
reverse
Johnny,
sweep,
they were good. They just didn't have the
making
time.
a crazy losers run, reverse sweeping a team, then winning
I need
2
to
best of
stand.
7s and 2 best of 5s in the finals.
I need to
always
stand.
did stuff in the craziest fashion. I never wanted to just go win easily. I always wanted to make it this extreme movie-like scene to go win a tournament. And after Vegas, I got the opportunity to join Cloud9 alongside Sib, Kremp, Mac, and coached by Accuracy and Arian. Had high expectations going into the season. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out.
Dylan's a legend, bro.
Ended it all on a better note. Everyone dreams they can go off on a high, win a tournament and call it quits right there. But that's just not how it went. And I wish we could have done better because Cloud9 was also a great
I was just not
organization.
giving you
Jack was
flashbacks?
amazing.
It is,
Our
bro.
managers
Trust
were
me, it is,
amazing.
man. This
And
video's
they took
awesome.
such great care of us. So
This video's
when you have
fire.
people supporting you like that, you want to do better for them. And unfortunately, as a team, we didn't, and as an individual, I didn't either. So it really hurt that it had to go that way. But with actually retiring, it was just time. I'm 28. I'm the unk now. I was the second oldest Call of Duty player when I did retire in the league. So I just knew it was time. 28. You want to experience some other things in life as well. You can't just sit inside and scrim all day.
Come on, Slasher, you're the last one standing.
Years, been a professional for 11 or 12 years, so that means I don't even want to know the amount of hours I've put into Call of Duty. It's something insane, but it just feels like a blessing that I could sit here now and find some success in a career in Call of Duty here, and talk to the community, talk to everyone that's watching this, and the Call of Duty community is just so special. Of course, there's times where everyone's roasting each other. The community's roasting the pros are roasting the community, everyone's roasting each other, but when something happens, the Call of Duty community will always go together and stand up for each other and just be there. So I definitely want to find a way to still be involved in the Call of Duty community and still help out any way I can, because it's such a special place. It changed my life, and I want to help change some other lives as well.
Well, first of all, I have to tell you, he did not ask me for permission to retire. As of late, he had been, talking about, the time is coming soon for him to start to do something different outside of competing. It was quite a surprise to me, to be honest, that it's happening sooner than later, I would say. I feel like because it's been such a big part of not only his life but mine's as well, that he's, that.
Man, who's cutting the onions, man? Man, who's cutting these onions, man? Who the hell's cutting the onions?
His HR manager for all these years.
You know what I mean?
And I can't say that I'm very happy about it. It breaks my heart, and I'm very sad that that I no longer have to go attend these tournaments on a regular basis, since my son, will not be competing anymore. I've loved the scene for so many years.
Nah, stop.
It's been amazing. And I've had all these experiences that I never thought I would. In that regard, I'm so grateful to my son to want to play a video game. Yeah, it's been an incredible ride. An amazing journey.
Very awesome
Yeah,
video.
it's just crazy. I mean, it's crazy to think about full circle. Like, this whole conversation we just had, like, it's starting. I can literally vividly remember.
W Mama
him
Tatch,
walking
man.
into that hotel room in Anaheim and becoming friends with him there, rapping it 12 years later.
Yeah, 12 years later, over a decade later.
12 years later to now, like, coaching you for your last season and everything, like, it really comes full circle.
You know, like, for me watching, I was always supporting you and always rooting for you. I'm so pro Dylan all the time. The other time, I made a fucking jingle and stuff, you know.
I started that towards the end. I lost the passion. I was giving you a couple .7s. It made it hard for you to support me. You know, it is.
I mean, hey, listen, bro. I you know, this is my boy right here. You know what I mean? And
Dylan the
I know how
Dutch.
much he's been through. And you know, I loved watching you play. You know, for me, like if every time watching you, like in my head, like I'm always rooting for you.
This is Austin's idea. Some great things we brought over were actually some pictures that.
You could like look at them and then sort of, you know, whatever's going on. Explain
Ah, more sad.
Shawston might be the greatest of all time.
Shawston, man. Shawston always bringing back the memories, man.
Oh God.
Oh man, look at us, dude. Look at us, man. What's wrong with us? Bro, we look so different.
One of his friends from high school made this big head from Dylan when they attended the Call of Duty World Championship.
This is so crazy to look back over.
You've had a legendary career. And
Mine was
honestly,
fucking
throughout
ass.
my whole career, you being right next to me and doing everything you did was like very motivational and inspiring.
Yeah.
So I looked up to you during that time.
Oh, what a video, man.
Oh, I had the cast on my hand. Yeah, this was
This picture is at Yankee Stadium.
And we're just gonna hope for the best. Hopefully I don't suck.
That's the 8th for a touch.
That's the spirit, Dill. That's what we're all thinking, man. That's the spirit.
This fits fucking insane.
Attach. No time. Wizard is going to find a player. It's attached with 3.
Most amazing experiences of my life.
We really need to give credit to Attach.
Does it? And he's, oh my God! What was the reaction? Oh my God, Attach!
The thrill of competition, when your blood gets going, the adrenaline.
Can you re-retire? I'll hit up Shawston and do another video. I'll come back for one league match.
Somehow stays alive. Trades back and forth. Attach. Lock it down. Oh my goodness.
We've been through it all. We've been through it all.
bro. Give me a hug.
We gotta hug it out.
I fucking
Come
love
on.
you, bro.
We've been through what? Over a decade of Call of Duty.
Bro.
Let's go.
That's actually crazy to think about.
That's insane.
That was good work.
The fact that they
going
have the
back to all
timeline
that
for
right
all
now,
of
like
this,
memory
like
lane,
all
yeah.
the videos, pictures, YouTube, like
How'd I do?
unbelievable.
I just want to say thank you guys for
You're a
everything.
fucking
You changed my
asshole, bro.
life. You changed my family's life, and I'm very excited to just see where all this goes. Hopefully, Call of Duty keeps growing, and hopefully, just esports in general keeps changing lives because it changed mine. And just loved being here. Loved playing Call of Duty every day, playing the new game every single year. Calling each game the best Call of Duty of all time. And don't worry, the game after Black Ops 6, not sure what it is yet, but I have a feeling it is going to be the best Call of Duty of all time. So I cannot wait to play it. Thank you to everyone that's been involved in my journey.
This guy's always
It's
trolling,
an
man.
absolute pleasure. And if I haven't got to
Absolutely.
meet you yet, I'm still going to be around at some events, I'm sure, to meet all you. And I'll see you guys in the stream, see you guys at other places. And just thank you for everything. I can't say thank you enough, but I will see you guys soon.
My boy Dylan Attach, bro.
Hey man, W fucking video, bro. WA chat. Man, that one got the tears going, man. Damn, bro. Hey, bro, Shawston, you killed that video, by the way, bro. You killed that. You know what I mean? That's Shawston right there, bro. Shawston be making movies. I don't know how he always finds these old videos, bro, and like these old pictures and shit. Like, I don't know how Shawston does it. But hey, bro, W Shawston, W Dylan, W Mama Tatch, bro. It was that was an awesome video, bro.
What a fucking video, man. Shout out to Shawston, dude. That was unbelievable, man. Holy shit.
Absolutely beautiful. That was an awesome video, man.
You know, Dylan's had an amazing career. He's a legend. It's my brother right there.
Dylan Attach, a player that I teamed with growing up, a guy that's been around basically just as long as me. And to see where he is today, I want to clap again.
Slowly do the dance, do the dance.